whatever. It's from my mom. She's insensitive. I'm insensitive. That's where I get it from. And she is cracking me up saying she's going to throw up looking at my face.
So Tamra went and got a brow lift and a blue chemical peel. Now I have had a chemical peel with where they took 2 layers off, and it's bad. It didn't look like that, but I did document it, and it looked rough. How do you feel about people documenting? I mean, I've done this, so I can't crap on her too hard for this, but how do you feel about people documenting their plastic surgery recoveries?
I mean, look, you're documenting it for one reason and one reason only. I mean, I sit up here and talk about the fact that, I've been using the GLP-1s for some time now, and I have lost 40 pounds because of RHOC.co/velvet. But I really do believe in them. I do. I mean, they worked. I'm 40 pounds lighter. They curb your appetite and make your food noise go away. Ro.co/velvet. And you get a discount. So she's obviously documenting it, and people document it because they get a big discount. I know other housewives recently that have documented things and have gotten discounts. So listen, sign me up. Sign me up. Like, first of all, I really don't talk about people's looks on this show. Do I talk about fashion? Yeah, I'm friends with Melissa Rivers, fashion police. We will criticize reunion looks and fashion. I don't like talking about people's physical. I mean, the comments are disgusting. I get Teresa and Melissa, where are their real faces and disgusting. I mean, I don't go there. I really don't about people's looks. Mind you, I'm objective like I am with Melissa and Teresa. I thought the rat looked fine. I don't think the rat needed anything done. I thought the rat had stuff done, and her confessional her face looks done to me. So I don't even know if the rat needed this, and she is scurrying in that corner. But she did say, because someone asked her, how much did you pay for this? And she said $15,000, which I didn't think was that much money
For a
for like
chemical
a
peel or for
no,
the
but for the whole thing to combined, I think she got for an eye lift. Like, didn't she get an official eye lift? That could be, I
eye?
don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's
That
15,000.
could be like, right. So I think that she got some discount, and that's why, and mind you, I don't even know if she actually paid 15,000. Maybe that's what it's actually worth if you pay the doctor. She probably paid nothing. I mean, look, Margaret used to tell me all the time, and Margaret didn't pay for her 12,000 fucking facelifts from Dr. Kerouac. According to what I remember, she told me. I could be wrong because I can't even fucking remember what I did 3 hours ago. So I don't want to put that out there into the world because maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I thought. I think her and Mart Sr. and Dolores, they all got it for free.
I'm so torn on this because I certainly
According, allegedly. Go on.
no, I'm so torn on this because I've certainly done Botox in the past. I did filler once. I mean, I've done things too. These women just go, even your friend Marge the Sarge now, the face looks so tight. It's just, and the jaw looks so intense. It just is like, I know what the fans are saying.
What are
These
they saying?
franchises, well, they had it. They're critical because show us a housewife now that's aging gracefully, I guess, or aging
Who?
with confidence. Like,
Oh,
show
show
us
us
a
one.
housewife that is age, even I think our girl Emily Simpson, who we all really loved because it was like, hey, yeah, she's not a size 2. And she's now undergone tons of procedures. I think fans are like, they see it as, do any of these women like themselves? Do they like themselves enough to go on TV and go, I don't, yeah, I'm 57. I mean, we're all like, we could all be so blessed to live to 57. And do you really care that much what you look like?
I mean, listen, I'm somewhere in the middle. I
Yeah, me too.
feel that you gotta work on your insides. You gotta. It's the same thing as being rich and being poor, dear. If you're having the same problems today that you're gonna have internally, whether you're rich or poor, I choose rich. I have a very good friend, and her name is fucking Cher. There's no last name needed. And Cher has said, I've been rich and I've been poor. And let me tell you, rich is a hell of a lot better. I will put my stamp of approval on that any fucking day. It doesn't mean you're a happy person. If you work out your internal shit, and you have to do that anyway. So once you're there, I would choose rich. Sorry, I want to be rich. I don't give a fuck if someone doesn't like me saying that. The same thing with surgeries. You're not going to fix the fucking inside. So you better work on your fucking insides. I do think a lot of these, now you got me riled up. I do think a lot of these people are not happy. When you look at like a Dolores, Catania, you're gorgeous. So I really think less is more. I mean, I get Botox, I get filler. I'm not going down without a fight. So when all this starts to go away and I need something more invasive, I will be doing it. But I truly feel less is more. I feel it's the same thing with business. Like when you hear about these housewives and these business deals going wrong, it's like you get greedy, right? Like look at Tom Girardi. I feel like I'm very
Yeah.
conservative. It's like when you need something and someone's like, well, this and that. I'm like, no, thank you. I don't need all this fucking today. Maybe when I'm in 10 years, I will. I just think less is more. So I'm all for work. I'm in favor of getting work done because I will be getting it done. I am not going down without a fight. But then you look at like the rat that scurries. I don't know what she needed. She looked fine. You
That's,
got
I
me
think, where
riled up.
no, I'm there too, and, like, I've definitely obviously had plastic surgeons on my show. I've worked with them, but I've worked with people that the plastic surgeon is under the impression too of, like, less is more, of, like, using cosmetic procedures as someone who, if you were always born with a nose that you don't like,
Mhm.
if you want the nose you want to create more confidence after thinking about it for a while, okay, that, it just seems like these women, I mean, Dolores, like when Frank Catania was like, "Girl, you've been filleted by like a fish." Like, I mean, just the work. I think that's what people are so, I think women and men, right, love to look nice, but I think it's just so extreme. I mean, watching her on with that chemical peel, it just looks so difficult. Anyhow, we can move on from that because you're
And
right.
it
We
is
don't spend a lot
addictive.
of time.
It is. Like, don't get
That's
me
the
wrong.
problem.
Like, I've gotten things and it's like, well, sure, if there's a little here and a little there, if it's all gonna, it's been working, why not keep going? I just feel that's like business. It's like if someone's like, give me, $10,000, I'm gonna make you 1 million. No, they're not. So there's something behind. I just think the more you do, you're playing with God's work. And so I'm all for work, but just less is more. We don't need a cat eye. I don't know.
Well,
So
and
I
what
thought she looks
happens,
great. I'm giving the rat a compliment. Go on.
you really are. Last
Yeah.
thing I'll say on this is when you go to these plastic surgeons now, I'm sure this has happened to you. They take a photo of your face, of your side, the front, da da da. And then they do sort of show you, oh, this is like AI generated, hypothetically, what you'd look like if you did injections in your chin. If you did, and then, then they, like it circulates and then it comes up and then everything looks refreshed. So they have all the tricks of the trade too to sort of show you like, well, if you removed your double chin, this is what you look like. So all of a sudden, here's where your tits could be. So